Welcome to Wipeztube, we're here again. First thing I have to do is kiss this badge. And the next thing I have to do is big up Willian. Because Willian, who was that guy today? Who was that guy? He was all over the place, all over, making assists. This is his third assist now. Who would have thought that? Who would have thought that? A couple of weeks ago, everyone was screaming for Willian's head. But now, I think he's arrived. I think he's arrived. People thought, is Willian finished or blah, blah, blah. But maybe it just took him time. It's just taking him time to come alive. But what a performance by the Gunners today. What a performance. When it went 1-0 down, of course, we love to make it. We love to make a meal out of it. We love it, man. Giving them another early goal. And it's always early goals we want to give them. And then we have to try chase it back. You know, Man City is the only one we can't. No, it wasn't just Man City. It was Aston Villa early goal as well. But we couldn't get them back. But luckily, maybe that momentum and what we done to Benfica has got it in them to go, you know what? We can do this. If we've done this against Benfica, we can do this to you. And I think that's the mentality, what they came out with, you know? And look what happened. Look what happened. If this was the Arsenal of 3-4 weeks ago, we would have went 1-0 and then it might have went 2-0 and then, you know, Arsenal fans would have just been pissed off. But this was another Arsenal, you know? We just didn't give up and went into half-time 2-1 and then that ball by Willian, wow, to David Luiz, a proper Chelsea partnership. As soon as it happened, I thought, that's proper Chelsea, that. But it was just sick, man. I loved it. I loved the performance. It was just good. The one thing I have to say is, can we do that consistently? You know, because that's the thing with Arsenal. We don't know who's going to turn up. Which one's going to turn up? You know, it's always just, yeah, we know we've got a good side and a bad side, but which one is going to turn up today? That's what it is. You know, there's no consistency at all. We'll be on probably a high today and then come next week, we're on a low again. Who knows? You know, God forbid. But that's just how Arsenal is, you know. But let me go into the player ratings because I can talk all day about this game because I am so shocked on Willian. He was the man of the match. Man of the match. And Pepe, he done his thing as well. He got my man sent off. Well, not sent off, red card, but he made the manager, Brendan Rodgers, take my man off. I forgot his name, but he took him off because he had him on the ropes, man. Pepe was twisting and turning, but that was just madness. I was just laughing at him, to be honest, proper laughing. But let me get into the ratings anyway. So in goal, Leno. There's talk about that goal by Tielemans where he maybe could have got it, but the way I saw Leno is like I could see the sun was in his face and I could just see it in his eyes that he couldn't see. Do you know what I mean? So I can't really blame him, but everything else he done good. He cleared up, you know. I give him a 7 out of 10. Right back, Cedric. Wow, you know, this guy I don't know if he's gonna be our start right back next season, but he's someone that can compete for places, don't get me wrong. Whoever we might buy, if we get rid of Bellerin, we might swap him with someone else. But Cedric, he's doing a job there, man. I think him and Pepe was very good on that right hand side. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Oh yes, and before I continue, remember, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to the channel and pull it down that you subscribe and I'll be shouting you out. So yeah, that's what I do. I shout out, like, let's say you subscribe and your name's called Daniel, I say big up Daniel, thanks for subscribing, blah blah blah. But yeah, back to the ratings. Yeah, Cedric anyway, he was just, Bellerin ain't doing the same things that he does, and that's the problem, you know. But Cedric, I'll give him a 7 out of 10 as well. Centre back David Luiz, he gets an 8 out of 10. I think he's been a good signing. I don't care what anyone says. I think he's been a good signing. Let me know what you think. Do you think he's been a good signing? Because there's bare talk about, well, there was bare talk when we signed him. Oh, why we getting the Chelsea reject, all of that, blah blah blah. But I thought that was a good signing from the get-go, and now it's paying off. But yeah, he gets an 8 out of 10. Mari, wow. Does Gabriel get back in this team? You let me know, because Gabriel, as I said on my last fan cam, is that when he's been out and when he's come in now, he's turned like Mustafi. Obviously, I'm not going to compare him to Mustafi, but I'm comparing to how when Mustafi was good and then he got injured and then he came back and he was some next person. But yeah, recently Gabriel's been on some madness, man, getting yellow cards and fouls this and fouls that. But Mari, I think he's underrated. I think he's sick. Let me know what you think about Mari as well. But he gets an 8 out of 10. Tenny does what it says on the tin. Always down that flank, whipping in crosses. He's never given a bad performance, never, you know. But yeah, Tenny, you get an 8 out of 10 as well. Centre, Mohamed El Neni. This guy just goes sideways, backwards. It's just, I don't know what this guy does. Obviously, he's a squad player and he's just happy to sit on the bench, you know, and take his wage. He was okay. Nothing to be like very happy about, but he cleared up where he could have. I'll give him a 6 out of 10. Xhaka was the better in between the two. He cleared up as well. He made a bit more forward passes. He made a sick tackle on that left hand side. I thought that was Tierney, and then I see Xhaka swerving in, and then he got up and I was thinking, rah, that was Xhaka. But Xhaka played well. I'll give him a 7 out of 10. On the left hand side, Willian, wow, the best I've seen him in an Arsenal shirt, as everyone will probably say that today as well. 2 assists. He's been good. He was good today. I'll give him a 9.5 out of 10. In the middle, Smith Rowe, it was hard to rate him. He got injured half time, with near enough half time. I give him a 5 out of 10. On the right hand side, Pepe, Nicolas Pepe. Respect this guy. Put respect on his name. It's funny because I say that now, but I swear a couple of weeks ago I was saying about he's a flop and all sorts. I bet that's what everyone was saying. But then he's turned up today. Then he'll probably be a different Pepe tomorrow, and all sorts. But judging on this game, Pepe, he gets an 8 out of 10. He was wicked on them. He was wicked on them wings, you know. And up front, Lacazette, penalty there when we needed him. Of course, people will be talking about his confidence because he's been dropped when he didn't have to get dropped because he was doing well. And Aubameyang just came in and he was on the bench for like 3 games and didn't come on. So people was talking about, is he going to come on and do a job? But he done his job, you know. Yeah, he done his job. So I'll give Lacazette an 8 out of 10. He put that penalty in that corner beautifully. And yeah, he slotted that penalty well. There's nothing bad to say about him. It's just about when are we going to see him next? Is he going to be playing next week, or are we going to rest him and play Aubameyang again, and then what? It's just we ain't got much competitions that we're in to play anyone now, because it's only Europa League and Premier League, you know. So it's just who starts up front next. But yeah, to the subs, Odegaard, he came on. There's talk like people were saying about he done well. I didn't see where he done well. He was just, I don't know, he didn't do much on the pitch really. He was trying to create or find space to create, but he just wasn't doing it. I'll give him a 6 out of 10. And for Partey came on, cleared up here and there, done his job as well. Didn't have much to do. He was just securing the bag, making sure we just pass through and get through. I'll give him a 6 out of 10. And Aubameyang, 5, didn't have time to do much. And yeah, that's all my player ratings. It's just about, can we keep doing this? Where's the consistency? Can we go into the next game like this, or are we going to go into it like the other Arsenal? There's 2 Arsenals. It's just which one, Yeah. And this one that was today, we ain't seen much of that one this season. So can this be the remainder? Can this one get us through Europa League and finish strong? Premier League? Who knows? Let me know in the comments below. But yeah, that's all I have to say today. Remember, if you're new, make sure you subscribe, turn on your notification bell. And once you've done that, put in the comments below so I can shout you out and say big you up for subscribing and turning on your notification bell. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Another W. Let's keep this streak going. And remember, we got Olympiacos next in Europa League. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm Wipeztube and I'm out of here.